Guys, listen, I'm kind of hot, right? This happened quite a while ago, like a few hours ago, actually. So I'm not as hot as I was like when I was in the store. But let me tell you, right? A racist incident happened, right? I went to the store. I wanted to order some crab legs, right? Some crabs actually, and then um, and then when I went in the store, I ordered some crabs. Everything seemed cool. They told me it's gonna be a 20-minute wait. So I went to the store. I went shopping. I got some forks. I got some potato chips. I went to use the restroom. Everything was cool, right? I'm telling you exactly what I did. And what else I got? I got some potatoes, some mashed potatoes, right, to eat with the crab legs. I come back. The lady that was working there, she told me that I need to go to the front of the store and pay for the crab legs, and then go all the way back there, and show them the receipt that I paid for it, and then and then walk all the way back in the front of the store again to leave. I'm like, right? So I'm like, what the hell? This never happened before ever, and this is actually like a new type of thing. So anyway, I asked the lady when they came up with that rule. She said just a day, just now, just a day. And I asked the manager when they came up with that rule because he was overhearing, and he said 2 months ago, right? So I was arguing with the manager, and I was saying like, what the heck are you talking about? He's talking about something. He's like, oh, I'm a police officer, and I used to be a police officer, so I know what I'm talking about. And I said, well, why? It's like, why you working at Winn-Dixie then if you used to be a police officer? He's talking about something because I left. I felt the need to leave, and I'm like, no, it's because your ass got fired. That's why I told him that. So I was arguing with the guy, and I said that, okay, so, instead of me walking, getting the little paper thing and then checking out at the register and then walking all the way back to pick it up and then walking all the way back forward to go in my car. Let me just, how about you carry the, crowds with me so that we can go up, the same crowds with me so that we can go up and then check out and all that stuff. He talking about something, I'm not walking with you. And I'm like, okay. And then I started fussing at the guy. He's talking about something, I'm going to call the police. And the police going to escort you off the property. I'm like, you call the police going to ask the both sides of the story. And then I'm going to tell him that you discriminate against me because of my skin color, because I'm black. He's talking about something, I'm calling the police right now. Oh, I was calling the police, but I hung up. But I hanged up, or something like that, right? And I was like, yeah, you hanged up because you ain't got no case. Yeah, and then he started telling my son, oh, lower your voice to me. Lower your voice. Don't speak to me. Don't curse at me. Lower your voice. And I was like, who are you, sir? I mean, like, I'm not a slave. I'm a black person who's a customer, right? That's going to your store and trying to buy something, right? And get this right. He still persists on doing the same thing. And then I did like this. I put my hands behind my back to let him know that I'm not going to hit his ass, right? I did that. So let me tell you how many people involved. It was a manager. It looked like it was the boss of the meat department, and then was somebody else. So they were all like in the mix of it, right? And I was just kind of weirded out because I'm like, I never had to experience this anywhere before. Why I got to do all this walking, and when I'm just trying to get some food for my family? You guys probably think I'm buying like $2,000 worth of seafood, right? That's the reason why you guys think they're freaking out about this. But it turns out that they had a deal. They had a deal on the seafood. And all of this food, like in a tray, cost only $19. So they were freaking out over $19. I don't know. And then like, you guys gonna ask me, well, what was their race? What was their race? They were white. All of them. They were white Hispanics. All of them. White Hispanics. Right? But then again, Hispanic got nothing to do with when it comes to racism. I I don't know why it's so. And then the manager tried to make us something. Well, some people don't pay for it. Some people just leave. But then again, I'm like, I'm standing right here trying to pick up my order. I'm not leaving. So why are you saying that I need to pay, go to the front, get the little paper and pay for it? It doesn't make any sense. I'm waiting right here. It's just nasty. I call him an F and B word when I was walking away. And that's what he deserved. He's a F and B word for treating a woman, this way when they're trying to go and get food for their family. Treat them like, like they're in grace or less than or something like that. And then like trying to threaten to call the police, like I'm scared of the police or something like that. So anyway, guys, bye.